Hello and welcome to this week's video on the Resto Saga Classic Car Restoration YouTube channel. This week it's another product review. These have proved quite popular in the past. So I'm sure some of my regular viewers will have known that I've bought this jack recently. I had a little hobby jack which had done me for a number of years, but it had started to leak. It wasn't very expensive, so given the amount of work I'm doing in the cars at the minute, I thought it was time to invest a little more and make my life a bit more easier and a bit more safe. So this is what I bought. It is a Halfords jack. Now, for those of you who don't live in the UK, Halfords is a chain of car parts and accessories stores throughout the UK. This is their own brand, and this is the Halfords Advanced version. I have to say I'm very pleased with this. I'll go through a few features in a minute, but first of all, just taking a look at it. This, as you can see, is a Halfords 2-ton low-profile trolley jack. Excuse my voice, I have a bit of a cold at the minute. Maybe this video doesn't give you a great idea of scale, but I'd say it's about 2 feet long. Yeah, 2 feet 50 centimeters, that sort of region. 2 feet long and maybe a foot wide at the back there. It features an integral pumping handle that remains attached and a quick rise pedal at the back. It is low profile. The actual statistics are probably available online, but there it says 7.5 centimeters to this whenever it's fully lowered, and it goes all the way to 50.5 centimeters. I needed something that was a good all-rounder. I took quite a lot of time choosing which jack to buy. The MG is surprisingly low to get a jack under. I also do work on some of my own modern cars and the cars in my family, so I needed something that would go quite low, but at the same time I needed something that was good for the Land Rover, which obviously needs to be lifted quite high and is fairly heavy. The Land Rover, I put it on a weighbridge a couple of years ago. It was about 1.4 tons off the top of my head, and it obviously sits quite high, so this is a good all-rounder and it was the best I could find. Because it's Halfords Advanced, it comes with a fully comprehensive 2-year warranty. I need to double check that, it's 2 years or 3 years, but it's definitely at least 2. So I've kept the receipt. Having a look at it, I think it's quite smart looking. This is powder coated black frame, the lifting arm is silver, and everything is really well constructed. It's not wobbly, it's not fragile feeling. The wheels are actually nylon rather than cast, which initially I was a bit wary about because I'd only ever had cast wheels, but I have an integral garage here. It's inside the house and it's just underneath the bedroom, so if the wee one's asleep upstairs, it's a bit less rattling around with the nylon wheels. And it actually slides quite nicely on the floor as well if you're trying to manoeuvre it sideways in tight spaces. So this is the integral pumping handle. Obviously, I'm sure you all know how to use a jack, but that's sort of it's quite quick to rise compared to any other jack I've used or owned. And then you have this quick pumping handle, so if you push that, it really does, and that's right up to maximum height. So if you look, oh, there's the MG in the background. Yeah, so it really does lift quite high, which I think is brilliant. Then to release, this swivels separately to this, which is the release for the jack. So on hand, and it goes back down again. Obviously if it's got a bit of weight on it, it'll go down even quicker. And that's it right down to the rest. And then for storage, tighten it up again. And that's the jack. So that's it right down at its lowest. I'll give you a bit of a view there. It's nice and low. Other things to tell you about. Downside, this is really heavy. It's 35 kilograms. So to lift it on your own is okay, but really you'd need 2 people if you're going to lift this up and into a car, say to take it somewhere, and the fact that the handle is permanently attached, that would have to come off. But realistically, this is never going to leave my garage. It does everything I need. I recently had the MG in for a bit of work. I'll make a video on that probably next week or so. And it was the first time I used the jack in anger, and I have to say it was fantastic. Like, compared to the struggle I had with the old jack, this is just a breath of fresh air. The rubber lifting pad is great as well. Just put that onto the diff. Use the quick pump to rise up to the diff. 3 good pumps. It was up really high, probably the highest I've ever had the car to work on. Put the axle stands onto the back, and then I was able to go and do the front. So, breath of fresh air. I don't know why I waited this long to buy it. It's super, super handy. And I particularly like this feature. It's like a foam pad. So I suppose if you're working at the side of the car and this handle was to flick up and hit, that's foam. It's not going to damage your paintwork. So, very simple to put together in the box. Whenever it arrives, the plastic handle is separate from this, which is separate from this. So these 3 parts need to be put together and needs to be screwed in here. And the instructions are all very comprehensive. The fixings are stainless steel, which I'm a big fan of. No need for rust. There's an awful lot about with the classic cars. Sturdy plastic handle. And down here, which I particularly liked, there's a grease nipple. So you're actually encouraged to look after this yourself and service it by keeping it greased. Halfords have a no quibble warranty. I've had a few things that have gone back to them over the years, ratchets and so on, with this Halfords Advanced, and I've been really pleased with their service. They never question it. It's just straight down to new parts. So there you go. That's my product review of this Halfords Advanced 2-ton low profile trolley jack. Overall, I rate this very highly. Only downsides being the heavy weight of the jack and the long handle, but the long handle's actually quite a good thing. So not easily transported, but then these things aren't meant to be. Overall, very pleased with this and would highly recommend it if you're in the market for a jack. This jack cost me £120 sterling here in the UK, and I really feel like I'll get the use out of it because I'll be more prone to use it rather than struggling away with the vehicle on the ground. So I hope you enjoyed that video. Please hit the subscribe button. Please like and comment. I reply to every single comment I receive. I'm always keen to hear your feedback, and if there's any other products you'd like to know about, please get in touch. Other than that, thanks very much for taking the time to watch. As I said before, please hit the subscribe, support the channel. Your ongoing support's really much appreciated. Thanks very much, and see you next week.